This just really needs to be said. I'm sorry, this is kind of just like pissing me off. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new vlog here in Tokyo. I think I may have just found like the quietest place ever, and it's quite interesting so far. So I think what we've located is basically Chinatown. It's pretty cool actually. So my friend Andrew mentioned an area called Tamachi, and I don't really know what's here, but I did look up a couple things. We're actually pretty close to the Bay Area, so we're probably going to end up there. For today, I'm honestly just kind of roaming around. I was thinking about going to Shibuya, but I'm like, I don't really feel like going into all these crazy busy areas. I am just super exhausted and just kind of been in the mood to just kind of slowly roam around, catch my breath. We actually are going to the Philippines next week as well, but in the meanwhile, I think I looked at one shrine that's in the area. I don't really know what's there, but let's go and find it. So far, this area is pretty cool. It actually looks really chill. Trains come by every so often. I don't even know which direction I need to head in, but just looks overall pretty cool. Got a cool gate over there. Yeah, these are like legitimate, actual Chinese places. I think, I'm pretty sure. It all looks really good. I do enjoy me some authentic Chinese. The one thing I find funny here in Japan generally are these roads that literally look like one-ways, but they're actually 2 lanes of traffic. Oftentimes you can only actually fit one car, and it's funny because you literally have to like pull over, let the other car pass, and then continue because these roads are so narrow. Obviously you don't want to cause an accident, so yeah, as I was saying, I'm really excited for the Philippines. First 2 nights we're going to Manila, just gotta kind of hang out. I'm meeting up with a friend over there, and then 5 days I am going to a really cool island. I have like the most epic Airbnb I've ever seen. It's right on a beach, and it's in one of the best areas to go to. I just went on Airbnb and I was searching in like specific areas that they were telling me where all the best spots to go were, and I'm just like, you know what, let me just go on Airbnb, type in the dates I want, just put Philippines and see what happens, and this really cool location came up, so I'm pretty excited for that because it's going to be kind of a vacation. In the meanwhile, tomorrow I am renting a car again. This time we're going to be going to a couple different haunted areas. I think I might go back and do one more night in the haunted Japanese forest before we basically make our way towards the Philippines. Yeah, so we'll see. But there's going to be a couple of other spots. I have like an abandoned mining ghost town, which is really cool. We'll probably camp out there for a night. And then there's another area that's like all forested, and apparently it's got some really crazy haunted history to it. Then we go to the Philippines, and then after that I have no idea. I was talking to several other YouTubers who may be coming here over the next week and a half, and he suggested China, so we might end up there. I don't really know yet. We'll see exactly what happens. So far the plans are up to the Philippines, but I got at least another 5 weeks after that before we fly home. I did book my date to go back to Canada. Long story, I had to do like this whole argument with them just to get them to do what I needed them to do, which is what they promised me they would do. And it is finally done. The date is booked. I'll be going back in mid-May, but we still got plenty of time to explore Asia, so let's go and figure out where this shrine is. Alright, I think we found the Anamori Inari Shrine. I think this one is a Buddhist shrine? No, I think it's Shinto. Has to be, because it's got the gates. I don't know. I'm just all kinds of confused today. My mind is not functioning properly. Now, I don't know if you guys can notice this on camera. Like, if you look at the building over there, I don't know how well this is showing up, but you'll notice that it's very hazy. When I left the hotel this morning, I'm like, ugh. Forest fire. So I looked it up. I was actually right. There's actually 2 forest fires in the west right now. One in Wakayama, funny enough, which is where we went to the Himuro haunted mansion, basically. I don't know specifically where there. And then I think in another area, Hinami or something like that. But yeah, right now the air is just brutal to breathe in. It's like burning the nostrils. It's hard on the lungs, and it's not pretty. But this is pretty. That smell is just making me absolutely nauseous. Wow, this is a really cool shrine. The thing that's cool that you'll notice here is that you have, you know, an influx of modern, massive buildings, and then the preservation of history and obviously religious faith as well. Just kind of smack dab right in the middle. Yeah, this is really cool. Wow. It's not the biggest shrine you've ever seen, but I love all the gates there. That's cool. That reminds me of one that we did years ago in Kyoto, which we didn't do this time, but maybe eventually I'll do it again. We'll see. Wow. That is neat. Look at that. Yeah, it's like almost identical to the one in Kyoto. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's called 1,000 Gates, and it goes up the mountain. This one is cool, different, and it's just all on level ground. I love the little gates. Those are so cool. Just goes all the way through. So basically, each of these, usually the way it works is a patron of this particular shrine or clan or whatever you want to call it actually pays for one of these gates to be installed. So it's typically the way that it works. I don't know if that's specifically the way this one works, but this is cool. This has always really fascinated me. I absolutely love that. I don't know if I caught that on camera or not. I was trying to record a B-roll shot, and then some like stone got like thrown into one of these. I heard it hit the ground. I was like, what in the F was that? Yeah, this is really cool. I love stuff like this. This is super interesting. We're not going to just do shrines all day. There's a bunch of other really cool stuff that we should be able to see. Probably 1 or 2 other shrines. And I'm kind of enjoying it because this area is very quiet and very chill. It's kind of good a way to. It's kind of a great way to get out of the, you know, the busy areas that kind of start to drive you a little crazy. Oh, it keeps going. Well, it doesn't show anywhere that you can't go. Damn, look at all this. That is super cool. You know, I actually just thought about it. There's one shrine here in Tokyo somewhere that they basically have all those like little cat things. I think they're actually kind of similar to these, but cats. Kind of like that. Not exactly, but a little different, but similar concept. We might actually go and find that one because that was one I always wanted to go to and just haven't really done it yet. So that's the down way, so we got to go up this way. This is cool. This is one heck of an adventure. Multiple different levels. You can get a better view of the actual temple here as well. I don't know if we can go in that building, but these look like little bits of paper. I don't really know what that's all about. So I think each of these boxes are essentially offerings, donations. Huh, very fascinating. Okay, that's kind of cool. It just goes all the way up to the top. I don't really know what's up there, but let's go find out. Every day here is just a new adventure. Except for yesterday, I didn't get up to too much. It's kind of funny, I left the hotel for like a couple hours because I was just kind of getting some editing done, getting everything updated. I booked all my Philippine stuff, and I literally left for 2 hours to go to Shinagawa Station area, and I'm like, oh, let's explore around here. It's not far from where I am. Not much going on over there. Oh, I think we made it to the top. Yep, we're at the top. This is cool. A little trippy because I'm not really a huge fan of heights, but very cool. So, I don't know if you guys can tell from up here, but oh, this is actually the way down. Let's go down here for a second. I don't know how well you guys can tell from here, but as you can see, it's a bit hazy. It's improving, but still pretty hazy, and the air is pretty nasty. All right, so I just realized how big of an idiot I am. So I wanted to go to Tamachi, which was actually near Minato City, or Tamachi, which is not the same Tamachi that I'm currently in. Where I am is apparently there's two Tamachis, one here in Kawasaki, and I was just looking at all the interesting spots to go. None of them are around here. I gotta get back on the train and basically head 31 minutes away from here. Wow. But at least this was pretty cool to see. Okay, well, an hour wasted later, we finally made it to the Tamachi area, which is where I originally intended on going, which is really funny because it wasn't actually that far from where I'm staying right now. But anyway, so I stopped. I had to grab myself a cafe latte. Finally, I really needed that. I'm gonna need some food soon too. First thing I wanted to do, we're gonna do this in order of what closes first. So that apparently is the temple. So we're gonna go see the temple first. Apparently it's really, really amazing. I think it's only open for like another hour, hour and a half, so we gotta hurry up. And then from there, there's gardens nearby. Not only that, but there's also Tokyo Tower. And then finally, we should end up at the promenade to overlook the Rainbow Bridge, which this is going to be fun. Good, relaxing, just kind of vlogging it up today. That's all basically we're doing. Okay, so first things first, I honestly have absolutely no idea where I'm going. I'm just kind of stopping periodically to check Google Maps, but for a second I thought those were cherry blossoms, but they are not. Still pretty though. So, good coffee, but the problem with Tokyo, there's literally no trash cans anywhere. The only time you can actually throw things out is you have to find a convenience store, and that just kind of means that you gotta hold your trash basically until you get there. It's kind of annoying, but like, I get it. It's a very clean city. Man, there's so many nice places over here. Servicing somebody's Lamborghini at the moment. And I also just saw a Ferrari literally drive by the Ferrari dealership just back down the road over there, which is cool. Well, I located a nice little park that's pretty much right next to the shrine. So I figured I'd come through here, see if there's any cherry blossoms. If not, we'll just keep moving. This looks like it's supposed to be a pond, but there's no water. Maybe not yet. Oh, cool. You can actually see Tokyo Tower literally right there. That's awesome. Yeah, it looks like these haven't budded yet, I guess. Oh, these are silver flowers. The Mansion of Plums and World of Silver. Okay, that's pretty cool. I think there's like a shrine or something literally just back there. That is pretty cool. I don't know if you can actually go up the tower, but we'll get a little closer afterwards. Just to kind of, yeah, it looks like there's a viewing platform literally right there. I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not, but at least if we can get closer just to see, because it's like a pretty big monumental thing. There's also something else here that's really funny that you would never expect. They actually have their own Statue of Liberty. It's on the other side of the Rainbow Bridge. I think you can walk to it. Don't know if I'm gonna have time for that, but we'll see what we end up doing today. We got a few hours of just roaming around before I got to go back anyway. So, and then tomorrow is a whole new adventure of getting out of the city and seeing a bunch of other cool stuff. And I do believe that these are all cherry blossoms, but they just haven't bloomed yet. What is back there? Is that where the temple is, or steps to something? I don't know what's up the steps. Maybe nothing. Let's find out. So apparently there is no temple here. There's that one, but apparently this is like a shell mound. Like, it's actually, you can't even go in there. That's why it's actually blocked off. Apparently there's like oyster shells or something in the ground. I don't think it's worth going up because I don't want to waste too much time, but apparently they've found like old pottery pieces and stuff, and it's like really old. Well, it's a cool, interesting piece of history. Nothing crazy, so we're gonna get moving here. Well, we've made it here to the temple. We got lots of cherry blossoms to look at. Looks like we can probably go down there and admire it some more. It's really, really pretty. So I literally just said this already, but I didn't realize the microphone wasn't on, so it's literally me just... and no audio. Anyways, it's just me bitching and moaning about basically the city. I like it here. I like it in Tokyo a lot. It's a lot of fun. Personally, I'm a fan favorite of Osaka. That's probably because I'm just so much more familiar with it, and I have some friends there and all that stuff. But I am really looking forward to this Philippines trip to get to an island and have a little bit of peace and tranquility and just quiet. I just need that right now. So I like it here, don't get me wrong. Tokyo's a lot of fun, but I'm not much of a city person. I like to come and explore cities once in a while just because, I mean, you come to Japan, you have to go to Tokyo because there's so much to see and do. But anyway, let's get on down there and go explore this temple area a little bit. Wow, now that is pretty freaking cool. How beautiful. They're finally starting to come out. I don't know how much of this we can actually see, but we'll walk down here and see what's in there. So I don't even know if we can like actually enter. Kind of looks like everything's closed. I don't really know. It looked like people walked up that way. Okay, I'm gonna take this staircase and see where it leads us, I guess. Yeah, it looks like a lot of like the main doors are closed, but you can walk around the sides. Let's see how good our view is of the tower here. Oh wow, look at that. The sun is just raging right now, but that is super cool. Let's see what's on this side. What a nice spot. Nice lush gardens. I smell incense, but all the doors are open on this side. I guess you can go in. Oh wow, this is cool. I don't even know if you can film in here. I think maybe this side is probably the better side to enter. Oh, look at that. That's cool. So there must be some kind of event going on because they have all these like purple balloons, stages, it looks like. They're setting something up, or are they taking it down? I can't quite tell. Huh, I wonder what they're getting ready for. It's pretty busy on this side. It's a pretty freaking busy place. Like I didn't expect it to be this crazy, but it was cool. Definitely worth seeing. So now I'm kind of deciding. There is a garden area that we can go and see, or I guess since we're on this side now, we might as well and go check out the tower kind of from the base. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna go in or not, but I figured it might be kind of cool to at least check out from the bottom. Never done that before, so let's get closer to it. Okay, these are really cool. I don't know, what are they? They just look like little people faces. And there's like probably about 300 of them. Yeah, you can see they're numbered, so I think people are donating to have them placed here. That is kind of cool. Huh. Well, that's interesting. So apparently these are care guardian deities of children. Apparently I can't speak. They are dedicated for the safety, growth of children and grandchildren, as well for the memorial service of birth or miscarried children, to protect and keep warm their heads. Red hat, red apron, and windmill were dedicated to the guardian deity of children image. Please refrain from touching. I'd also like to point out how this one has a jacket, which is kind of funny, and I think it's a Ukrainian jacket. I don't know. Whoa, there's like a billion more of them. I don't even think we can go up there. Traffic is prohibited, so we're not gonna go. We actually have to go around, but there's like a whole bunch. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we finally pretty much made it to the base. This is so cool. There's all these things hanging. I don't know what those are, but let's get right in front of it and see what the view is like. Yeah, I don't think I'm going up there. It's actually a lot higher than I thought. Holy crap-a-moly. It's like such a crazy angle just to look at. Literally. Damn. Yeah, apparently there's like shops and stuff in here. Didn't know that. Cool. Alright, so I need to stop for a second. Sometimes I get notifications. I find this really annoying with YouTube. I get a lot of notifications of comments. For some reason, I do try and read a lot of your guys' comments, but sometimes it's also very challenging because I'm, you know, on the other side of the planet, constantly working. But apart from that, I always get the notifications of the bad comments. So we have one here, actually several, from Doris Everett, and I am going to call her out. I rarely do this, but sometimes people just really piss me off, and it kind of like ruins my mood. I'm trying to have a good day here, and you're just, every comment is just a little shitty one. I don't understand why. Like, if you don't actually appreciate the content or want to watch the content, or if you're just going to criticize and ridicule every little thing that happens or I do in a video, then just do me a favor and just don't watch it. If you don't appreciate me or what I'm doing, that's cool. I really don't care. I know what I'm doing. I know I'm busting my freaking ass to make a lot of these videos for people. And 99.9% of you guys are amazing, and I appreciate it. But sometimes there is just the one stupid idiot. But let me read the comment just so you guys understand for contextual purposes, because this just really, really needs to be said. I'm sorry. This is kind of just like pissing me off. This person's about to get blocked, but before we do that, oh my god, every 2 seconds, what was that? What was that? This, what was that? I heard this, I heard that, and we hear nothing. It's so annoying. That's the comment. Well, first of all, if you're using a player, like something to play the videos, and the volume, like the sound doesn't work that well, that's a you problem. Because I go back and edit a lot of these videos, and I can hear more often than not exactly what I'm hearing in person. Sometimes the microphones don't pick it up because it's also directional, so keep that in mind. If the microphone's not actually facing in the direction of the sound, sometimes the microphone does not pick it up. Anyways, doesn't matter. So I responded with, go f yourself. How about that? Because just in the moment, because then the reason why I said that was because it's showing me like the most recent comments, and I think there was one, I remember this, I heard like a clapping sound. To me it sounded like clapping in the haunted forest, and she said the clapping is Jazz in the background playing his clapping conjuring house game. Like, I don't know if that's supposed to be critical or not, but anyways. And then there's another one here, so where's the part you almost died? Missed it. Sorry guys, the video ended there, or the camera died there at the last second. So yeah, anyways, she was saying, where was the part you almost died? And I'm looking at the video, and it was literally when I went into the satanic cult forest and heard what literally sounded like gunshots coming in my direction. So I don't know, you tell me where I almost died, you dumb. Sorry, I'm just like really fuming. Anyway, sorry Doris, but you're gonna be this negative commenting on videos, then you definitely don't deserve to actually be part of the community, because the community here is amazing, and people like this kind of ruin it for everybody else, because it kind of puts us in a mood. Like, you guys don't realize sometimes, but certain comments, they will bug people. Me, for the most part, not really. I'll just kind of, you know, snap back, if you will, but whatever. Now let's get back to what we were doing. Alright, so I was looking at the pricing. It's actually pretty cheap. It's only like 1,500 yen, which is about $15 Canadian, give or take. I'm not really super interested in doing it. It was cool to come up to it and look at it, but there's a couple other spots I want to go check out, so we're going to just head straight there. We definitely made it to the more busy area. This is more Tokyo-ish. Not as crazy as Shibuya or Shinjuku, but it's pretty cool. Lots of cool restaurants. I'll probably come and eat here afterwards. Maybe, actually, probably not, because I'm doing like basically a giant square today. So we're heading towards these gardens, which look like they're about to close. So I'm not gonna have too much time there, but at least we'll get a glance. And then head towards the bridge, which I think would be a really cool view, especially around 6 p.m. when the sun goes down and there's lots of cool lights. So that'll be neat. And then we'll get something to eat, and then probably, I don't know what's after that. Maybe just mission back to the hotel and get ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be a long, busy day. Bad news, guys. It's closed. I don't know if... Oh, damn. Okay, so they're open from 9 to 5. It's really cheap. It's only 150 yen. And basically, sorry, I'm just reading the board here, but it says enter until 4:30. And it's already past 4:30. Oh well. I guess we'll try again another time, but I'm actually not far from here, so we'll see if we end up having some time. That music is so loud. It's kind of funny though, but damn, it would have been really cool because there's so many like little areas in there that we could have checked out. Anyway, whatever, we'll keep on walking. We'll do a little bit of a walk down the harbor area and see kind of the sights and sounds. It is just like the bay area, so it's not open ocean, but it should be pretty nice over there. I really just want to see the bridge. I think that would be the coolest way to end off this vlog, or continue on to another vlog. I don't know how this is going to work out, but let's keep going.